I'm actually nervous because I don't know if it's going live. Zach is just going to press buttons, put on a headset, put on Max, put on a helmet. I'm sure it could be live. It might be live. It is live. Because Zach is stoically staring off without the headset on. No, apparently you can't. It's not modified for that yet. Hello, everybody. You've got. you have it on now. You ready, Zach? Okay. You're putting it over? Fight wolves and this, because you know when you're in the Savage Lands, some motivational music sometimes always helps. And yeah, if only you could sail away. The character you have started or has done something is freezing to death. Maybe you should. We can start fresh. I can hear. Let's do a quick check to see. Let's see if everybody can hear us. No one can hear Zach. I have no clue. You're not talking. In order for them. So has no one heard anything from Zach all stream? Okay, everybody can hear me. So what I'm gonna do then, real quick, is go fix Zach. I'll be right there.
A savage place as holy and enchanted as air beneath a waning moon was haunted by a woman wailing for her demon lover. That's what I want to know about that one. Beep, beep, boop, beep, beep. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Keep going.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N,
Okay, there we go.
K, J.
There we go. So
Can anyone hear my dulcet tones?
we're gonna assume that's working.
Oh, you missed my my recital, everyone. You missed Kubla Khan. The first couple stanzas of it, anyway. Oh, and I died of cold. I guess that's what I get for not having a voice.
Hooray!
All right, let's respawn. Actually, let's make a new character. Let's get some.
Okay, so I probably have you off of the webcam mic right now.
There we go. So, up here?
Yeah, so.
So if I tap it, tap, tap, tap.
No, I wouldn't tap it.
Everybody will cry and throw their headphones off. Uh-oh. Might have to restart the game, though.
Yes, restart the game from Steam.
All right, close the program. Yes, we did have a bug. Everyone, this is the magic of game development. We did have a bug just reported to us that in fact Kevin is working on as we speak. So let me restart from Steam. Boop-a-doo.
Okay. Well, Zach's restarting, and he'll be a little loud due to the mic that's coming out of. For some reason, the mic on the headset has possibly failed. We will continue the stream.
Yes.
We're trying to do some audio setup to be able to have Matt
That's right.
and Zach on at the same time, and then we're going to have Kevin come on a little later with Zach, but unfortunately, there's a lot of things at the last second that were working that not working.
I can show you what is working though. This amazing handcrafted man mangler.
Man Mangler.
That's right. Look at this thing. Oh, it's amazing. Oh my gosh, you could rip so much face with this right here. You can cut so much meat with this right here. And with this part right here, you could just shake it at someone and intimidate them. Ooh, oh, it's pretty badass.
Zach's showing off a sweet weapon.
I know, yeah. It's actually I pulled it right out of the game. It's kind of Tron style. I'm gonna create a new character. So everybody, give me some names. I'd love to see some names. While I wait, I'm gonna crack open.
Well, yeah, Zach's gonna look for names for you guys for the first character of the stream, and we can
Whoa!
talk about toothpicks.
Whoa!
Something that was pulled from a game, but
Oh, you
see
got
what
me
happens
beat.
later.
Man, we're gonna have to have a sword fight later, I think. It'll be pretty awesome. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the names here.
Okay.
Let's go over here. Oh, I
So,
like this. Oh,
once
Sir
again-
Zach, that's very flattering.
Let's continue here. We're on week 41. We're
Alright.
on week 2 of Unity. Later today, we're going to be actually pushing this out to beta. There's a lot of information that's going to be put into the patch notes today, and a ton of awesome access that you guys are going to have starting later today. I'm going to walk through the questions. I'm going to walk through some of the big changes, the new features, the patch notes, known issues that we think we're going to be pushing to beta later today. We're going to try to get some of them resolved. Some may or may not get fixed. If not, we'll be
Yeah.
pushing one more patch next week. And as you guys already asked earlier in the stream, we're not gonna have a stream next week because it's Christmas Eve. So we hope on that Thursday of Thursdays, you guys have some more entertaining plans than watching me and Zach. He's chugging a beer.
Yeah, come on. I gave everyone a choice on the stream. I said IPA or a lager. I managed to find. I'm going to do some endorsements here. Managed to find New Belgium Rampant IPA, so I'm getting that done first. And then later on in the stream, I think we'll move on to a Lagunitas Brown Sugar, which has almost as much alcohol as wine. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so I'm ready to start a new island under the moniker Scooty Wolfie Bites. I was try to help two of you out there with the naming there. All right. Let's see.
So let's go through some of the questions. I'll go through some of the changes first that are going to be coming out to the beta build later today. And then we can kind of walk through the questions and then readdress or add some clarity to the things that are being launched for the build today. This way we kind of get the most information without repeating per se. So big changes. I've got 4 listed for the big overarching things, and I can have Zach help me dive into those a little deeper.
Yeah.
But Unity 5.2 integration. Huge change as you're witnessing Zach in that world right now. Zach, you want to talk a little bit about Unity 2 or 5.2?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. We covered most of it, I think, in the last stream, but again,
Brand new
yeah.
day.
Yeah, we have. Let's see. What have we been doing in addition to all the shaders and bug fixing and all sorts of stuff? Well, actually, we mostly wrapped up our Unity 5 update, and now it's been bug fixing and making sure things work with this new island and some of the new designer requests that have come in. So I'm not sure if this build supports it, but we have pre-placed buildables that so the designers can kind of guide you in your starting experience. We have. Let me go over here. We have they fleshed out some of the newer areas. I don't know how much was shown up last time. Over. Oh, hold on, everyone. Something over there. Oh, it's a deer. Maybe I should. club this deer or chase it into the ocean. It's chasing the ocean. Get on, get going, go.
Go back to
That's
the
right.
sea, join your deer,
Where you belong.
deer people.
All right.
So 5.2 Unity integration is the biggest thing, and one thing that I have listed, and the only thing I have listed is the next step for the patch that we're working on is 5.3.
Yes.
So the next thing that we'll be getting integrated promptly for performance reasons, obviously for Mac and Linux, is 5.3. Are there any other changes that you know of in 5.3 that can help out the build, Zach?
5.3, no, actually, it's the performance is the big one. Things are good to go. I actually finished that up yesterday and verified it, made a build and it ran nicer on my Mac, so that felt pretty good. Again, for all those Mac users, there are 2 of us developers are running on Macs to make sure that everything runs smooth on both PC and Mac. Let's see, it's been mostly us helping the designers with content and getting a fantastic new array of build machines up. That's been a big engineer task lately, so we can push stuff out to you even faster. So once we get that done, we'll have builds done, you do about 15-20 minutes to make a build, which would be great.
Well, what that does internally is it helps our test time and our time to be able to verify things drastically improve.
Yeah.
It allows us to potentially get more things verified for fix, because 5.3, like Zach was just saying, he has integrated, but for right now, we need more time to test it. It's going to take a little while before it gets back into the beta branch.
Yeah, but we're really excited about it. I think that's the next thing. The deer's coming after me. Hold on, Logan. I'm a little worried. I'm going to hold really still. All right, everyone. What should I do with this deer? I'm going to watch the stream over here. What should we do with this deer? No? No takers.
Sorry, DR. Just had a quick question for me. President of the studio walking behind me.
That's all right. I'm taking suggestions on what to do about this deer that just came up to me. Sing to it. I suppose I could try doing that.
It'd be a siren of Savage Islands.
That's right. Sing a Christmas song to it. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. It's. Oh, I thought I tamed it for a minute there. I thought our microphone integration in the game was working.
The microphone.
This is a new feature. You can tame animals by singing to them.
Yeah, no problem, DR. Well, I just got keys shoved down my Star Wars shirt.
Oh, well, I guess that's one place. So one thing you'll notice if you watched the stream last time, I'm gonna explore a little here, unless Logan has anything more to say.
No, you can continue to explore, because the next big thing, obviously, that's listed as the new world.
All right.
That's the big change that just happened, and with that, it's hard to even encapsulate as just a big change, because this is a huge change. It's a huge undertaking. What we're going to have available right off the bat is a new starter island within the beta build, and there's 2 other islands that have already been spotted and talked about in previous streams. So, go ahead and talk about some of the new island for us, Zach.
Let's explore Starter Island. So if you watched the last stream, I tried to get this far, and I got killed by wolves every time. The designers, we had some words with the designers, and they killed all the wolves on the first island. So you will no longer have that problem. This is more, it's still fairly savage, but it's not so savage that you have 5 minutes of gameplay. So what I was trying to show last time was going up these steps. I couldn't even get that far. Today, let's try it out. I think Scooty Wolfie Bites like stairs. Here's some stairs. Let's try them out. I'm gonna sneak up the stairs right next to my deer, my pet deer over here. All right, we're going. It's a stealthy approach.
Stealthy approach.
Here comes the deer coming with me. Come, I'm gonna name this deer. Oh, I'm not naming this deer. It ran away. What a jackass. I'm going to have to get a new pet. All right. Let's go up these stairs. What do we see? Oh, what's this? What's up there? Some kind of crazy something or other. Oh, what's this? Oh, my goodness.
As you guys see, once again, above Zach's portrait above the chat window, one of the new features is obviously there's named areas, but we're drawing clarity to it. Last time you weren't able to see the text, we adjusted the camera spot on the stream to be able to show you that it is the ruins of Meltock.
That's right, but I'm not going to show you the ruins. As exciting as it is, I don't want to spoil everything. So Let's go over here. Find some stones. We can watch the sunset behind the mountains. That's a new feature that was added. The sunset's behind the mountains. I don't know if anybody was eagle-eyed enough to notice beforehand, but
That is a new feature.
Yes.
So another big new feature that we have listed out that's going to be in the beta branch later today is dual wielding. So
yes.
dual wielding is going to have a lot of time from our design team to look at how it works, because right now it's in and it works, but it's going to take some time to balance out. With dual wielding, you'll be able to equip multiple weapons into your hands, and perhaps Zach will show it at some point during the stream once he gets another one.
Get some good weapons here. I can't cheat.
There's
So
no
I can't just
cheating.
give my-
This is
I know, it's savage.
true savage experience.
I looked over and saw another developer with a mighty axe in his hand. And I asked him how he got it. He said, "Oh, I just dragged it into the level." So I smacked him. So that's not savage. All right, here we go. I think there's a red flag here. I think everybody who saw his Twitch last week will notice this. But might be new for some people. Oh, dragon sighting! We'll do the new user experience. What do? I pick up some rocks. No, you don't really pick up some rocks. You go to this red flag. What's going on? Oh, this poor soul. And notice if you look in the lower left, I'm not sure if it reads well, but it says, Shore of Sorrows. So I'm at the Shore of Sorrows, being sorrowful for this poor gentleman who apparently just kind of sat down and died. Alright, so no sitting for me. Apparently it's lethal to sit in savage lands. It's a savage place. And what do I do next? I was there already at the ruins of Meltok. It's over here. Some rocks, but there's icy water. Oh, but there's another red flag. Ooh, and some shiny stones. Let's go over there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shiny stones. Ooh, ooh. Alright, back on our main quest. Oh, what's this? Something glowing and white. Apply all. Nice, but I still need some logs. Oh, someone has kindly left some logs for me. Must be for the poor villagers who died. Oh no! Well, at least I get their logs. Now I can stay warm. I'm gonna grab all this stuff.
While Zach's working on building stuff, the next
That's right.
question that came through, and then one thing that we showed off last stream was a lot of the Unity 5 settings. So with the new settings, you're going to be able to change a lot more for performance reasons.
Oh yeah, I can pull it up.
As we follow that up with Unity 5.3 integration, we'll have a lot more feature set for you guys to be able to adjust, to be able to make it look better and perform better for you.
That's right. So I just pulled up the settings. Some of you are really happy to see the camera over here. I can set it to crazy fisheye mode. Whoa! What's happening? Whoa! Oh God! Don't drink and run it in 110 FOV. Holy moly! Whew, I better get this fishbowl off my head. Oh. But yes, we have a lot of new settings here. Hold on. Oh my goodness. There we go. Whew. And as we learn what people maybe want more settings, I already have a request to add some other ones on, so we'll put some other ones on. Again, I said this last time, I'll say it again. You'll see there's device info in the lower right corner. The magic of that is if there's any problems, you can just screenshot and send it to us. We can look at all of your settings and your device info at once, help you to troubleshoot. Other people on the discussion forums at Steam could help you troubleshoot. That sort of thing.
It's really going to be beneficial for us getting through the bugs to be able to get things fixed for you as soon as possible, especially because this is so easy for you guys to access. It's no longer about trying to find a way to get us your DX diag information or pasting a bunch of unnecessary information. So this will help the process along, and the bug reporting process will also be updated, especially for this new build, because the main thing once we push it to this beta state, we have to keep it in beta until it's at a good point to move it out of beta. So the old world saves are not going to be supported moving forward with this process. If they work, awesome.
Yeah, I mean, give them a shot, but don't be surprised if it crashes on old
reporting
island.
that to us is not necessarily going to be addressed because as listed in the patch notes today, it's not supported moving forward. And I know I can probably say this 4 or 5 more times throughout the stream, but
It's not supported.
it's not game. We're gonna work our hardest to make sure your characters are supported.
Yes, that's actually a priority of ours, is to make sure that you guys can bring your own characters. I know there's a lot of early access games where people might use this cadence of, oh, every week everything gets nuked. We're really doing our best to prevent that from happening to all you guys.
And to this point, it actually hasn't happened. We haven't nuked anything. Eventually, there will be a point, and this is the starting point where we're letting you guys know that starting from this beta access point, if you go into that beta, your old worlds can have problems. There will be problems with it because eventually there will be a D-Day where the old island and old Savage that's currently on the main non-opted-in beta will die. Sent to the gallows by
This is
Zach.
sad but true. By me. Oh look, I got an island. Ether Island. What's on Ether Island? A stone! So the other thing I was going to show off was, people might be happy, it's a little less savage, but fires now heat you up a little bit faster. We're still tuning this, but if you notice my, keep an eye on the upper left there, where my cold bar is, watch me get near a campfire. This is to handle the problem of, at night especially, where you go and do something and then you get cold and you spend the rest of the night staying around a campfire. I'd rather you not spend the game standing around. It's not standing lands, it's savage lands. So watch. There we go. Look at me.
DLC.
Woo! Yeah, I mean, if the demand is there, we'll definitely make a standing mini game.
Mini lands.
Yes. Look, you can stand. We'll give you an achievement for standing. But right now, look, now I can go back and go chop down some trees. Now, some might complain that that's not realistic. Yeah, it doesn't take you that long to, you should actually have to stand for 5 hours to wait to heat up. But honestly, we do have to balance, fun and savagery. And hopefully we can find it where we can still be savage and fun. So let's strike out. I see a light over this way. Let's see what's over on this.
Yeah, without
area.
a torch, you're going to be pretty dark there wandering around.
Yeah, can everybody... Oh, it's way darker. Oh,
Yes.
my monitor has it way nicer. All right. Well, let's go back to the... let's go build a torch. Let's see if I can craft a torch yet. I need... Oh, I used up all my crap to build an axe. What's wrong with me? Oh, I just need a stick? Oh, never mind. Let's just go make a stick. This is easy. I thought I'd use it. Alrighty. Bam! Bam! I hate this tree! Oh, now I love it, because it gave me enough stuff to
And
build
while
a torch.
Zach's making that, you saw him start with a new character, which is one of the new items, which is a Savage Stick. It's gonna
That's
be
right.
Your starting item, and he could
The
even equip it
Savage
for
Stick.
dual wielding.
And let's see, let me look over at the stream window there to make sure you can all see. There's a light off in the distance. I see a fire. Let's go see what it is. So I haven't even explored all this island either. The designers have been really busy populating it. So it's always a delight to just jump in the island and run around and see what they're doing. First need to
Better
warm
now
my
that you
belly.
got the torch, you can see a little bit more.
Little torch, a little brown sugar. I think I'm feeling pretty good here.
So let's see, you showed loot all feature, you showed a plow, or no, you haven't done loot all yet. But
I haven't done loot all, I haven't
plow
killed
you
anything
showed
yet.
last week, but there's a new one right by the town that Zach walked away from, gather feature.
Is that in this build?
Yes, it is.
Sweet. It's a feature we just added where you can gather instead of, you don't have to mine anything.
So
you can,
mining is still there. Gathering is specifically right now it's in for cotton in this build.
What? What's
Building.
this? Logan, I see a light up ahead. Scooty Wolfie Pants Bottom. Is that my name? I think that's my name. Found a light. And ruins. An old chimney. Oh, I lament the fate that must have befallen the poor souls who built a house with a bunch of trees on the inside of it. Or maybe they grew afterward.
That's more than likely. Most people aren't making real estate choices based off of comes with complimentary tree going through your roof.
Well, I'll just burn down these trees. Oh God! We've actually discussed making it so the you can burn things a little farther away, so you don't have to actually. Right now, the cue that a tree has started burning is your character screaming in pain. So it's definitely something we want to fix. Oh, there goes one tree. It's so satisfying. Oh, there goes another tree. I couldn't do this in real life. I'd get arrested. Oh, this is so great. Oh,
So you
this
see
is why
him
we
being
play
able
games.
to dual wield and have the torch activatable in one hand, which
Oh,
is
look at that.
four, but now you can have
Glorious.
And with that, I noticed
Kaboom!
someone in the chat asked about shields, and shields will be coming in a future update. They're not for this first one because, like I said, it's going to take a bit of time to be able to design and balance out dual wield in its current format before we add a new element to it.
Right. Right now, dual wielding's super OP, so you get a couple hatchets, you can just take down anything. Just pop, 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 pop. So we definitely want to make sure that's fun and balanced before we add shields. Now I can attest I have seen a shield on a monitor working and blocking damage. So it's definitely in the cards for a future update. Now look at this town. See again, I can look at right above my chat window and see that this is the town of Saval. Oh, poor Savalis. Savalians? Oh, and there's a freaking pig! Burn the pig while I'm fighting it. Oh.
So you'll notice it's a little darker right now. We've got new day-night cycles and skybox changes that have happened that Zach also mentioned earlier in the stream.
And now we can show off loot all. So if I hit Q, boop, boar is gone. I got all that stuff. It's great. Now I gotta find I gotta find out where the farm was that I started that campfire. Uh-oh. I need to resort to my savage scouting roots. Back when I was a boy, I was in the Savage Scouts, and they taught me all sorts of things like orienteering, which apparently I failed at. I think it's this way. And I'm bleeding. Alright, let's fix that first. Basic bandages. Craft some bandages. It's not 100% chance, so I better use more than one. Boop. Alright, let's eat some bandages. We actually discussed changing this animation. Because right now, ooh, look at those bandages. They're delicious. Oh, they're so tasty. Oh, and they stopped my bleeding. It's a good thing I ate a handful of bandages. Don't worry. We think of these things. We're going to try to make it slightly more immersive.
Slightly more immersive. So, other things that are going to be in the patch note, like Zach mentioned, campfires now give off, they heat you up quicker, and we're going to work on the balance for that.
Oh, tons of heat. Right now I feel like it's a little bit too easy.
And it's a bigger area, so you don't have to be necessarily right next to the fire, where you pretty much run into the problem of also putting your foot in the fire.
Yeah, I was programming and I heard somebody's character screaming next to me, and I turned around and I asked what the problem was. And that was Kevin, and he said, "Oh, I'm just trying to warm up in front of the fire." So, Matt kindly made it slightly easier to just stand near a fire. Let's see. Oh, I'm at 16 coldness. I'd better get back to my campfire. I can see it up in the distance. Can everybody else see it on the streaming there? I'm not sure how well the screen. Oh, I don't want to swim though. That would kill me. Anyone who lives in the Pacific Northwest knows you don't jump into the water ever, even in the summertime.
Unless you have like chainmail swimsuit.
That's right. All right, let's skirt around here. Now, you can see I'm in
a lot of sense.
the Gulf of Saval. Chainmail swimsuit.
I know. I was going for a wetsuit, and I don't know why chainmail came out. That's
because we have so many sharks in the Seattle area.
Exactly.
We're notorious for our shark attacks.
Cold shark attacks.
Oh, there's a boar up there. All right, we're in gaming mode. Gotta sneak by this boar before it. Oh, I gotta run. Oh, don't see me! Oh!
Okay, so there will be more put up on the patch notes, but the biggest thing that, once again, now that we're halfway into the stream, I can't stress enough, is this update is only going to be available for beta, and it's going to stay in beta until we're ready to roll it out into the main branch. And the reason we're doing that is because the Unity 5 integration and the new island will eventually be the full game. That will be start to finish. The person that buys it, this is the experience they get. And until we get it at a good point, we want and really need your help to be able to get it there. We're going to keep it back from the general person that buys it from day one.
Oh, this build still has a bug where I can't cook the boar meat. That bug has been fixed, actually. In fact, it just got fixed about 10 minutes. 10 minutes prior to this Twitch.
Which hopefully we will have into the beta build later today.
So I'm starving, so I will have to eat some apples instead of some delicious boar meat.
You're gonna have to vegan it. Sorry.
That's right. Oh, it's so depressing.
Think of the baby boar, Zach. It's Christmas time.
Oh, but they're delicious. All right. Let's see. What else has been changed? The day-night, if I remember, Matt set the day cycle. Day-night cycle will be 3 hours long. I'm not sure how that compares to the original,
It's
the current game as it stands.
much longer.
Okay. So you'll have a much quicker day-night.
And that's still going to be it's going to be, you know, there's going to be changes to design as we find a good pacing for that as it's updated.
Yeah, so always please give us feedback. I'll give our PBS spiel about, you know, thank you and giving you water bottles at the end of the Twitch stream. But again, any feedback you have on anything, even something as what you might think is silly, but something like the day-night cycle, if you think that the nights are too long, we can change that. We can just set you to be closer to the equator. So yeah, please, just any feedback. Just pretend you're a game designer. It's great. We love to read it. We love, especially constructive feedback. We have, you know, we hear feedback like, I'm not going to quote any reviews here, but, you know, all we do is play the game and not actually work on it. Stuff like that. That's, well, A, that's not true. We do work on the game and play the game. But we definitely read everything everybody's saying, even the stinky stuff, and we try to discuss what's going on, how can we fix it, why people are upset, what people do like and don't like, and we want to react to it. So hence we've got, campfires heat you up faster. We've got, you know, dual wielding is something that people asked for. So keep all the discussions going, keep all the criticisms coming. It's great. We love to read it. My spiel is over.
We even got asked with it, could you make a dev making of Savage Lands on Blu-ray?
Did we get asked that?
Yes, from Sunreaper 5739. But I'm actually going to jump over to some of the questions since we're about halfway through the stream that are in the Steam thread that's been posted by Sean. Where Zach, of course, had the first question of asking if he should have a sword or axe, and kind of went middle ground, or an IPA or lager.
Did. Yes. There wasn't enough votes, so again, I'm halfway through this brown sugar, and I'm feeling it. So I'm going to give that one an upvote. And then yes, we kind of went. I could use this as an axe, and I could use this as a sword. So I tried to achieve some middle ground with the votes there. I think next time we stream, I'll have to ask some more, something that'll get people a little more interested, I suppose. We need more opinions on everything. Alright, let's feed the fire a little more.
King Carnifex wants you to die just so you can make a new name.
Alright. Oh god, it's firing so hot! Oh, Scooty! Wolfie McPants Bottom! I'll never forget you! Oh gosh.
So one of the questions from R. Roach in the forums was on archery, and we'll ask if bows will ever get bows that aren't nerfed. I must say the idea of bows, this ineffectual is quite firmly in the fantasy realm. You know, not necessarily acceptable. So there is a lot of things that design is looking at right now in weapon sets and, you know, future arrows and effects like that. But yes, bows will have their day.
Yes, we do want to. In fact, Kevin's been really passionate about bows lately. He's been. Sorry, we currently have a bug that is just on our plate. That if you close the game and crashes, so we're working on it right now. But yeah, Kevin's been actually really thinking about bows right now. So it's definitely something we're going to work on pretty soon here, I think.
It's in the list. I mean, we're gonna meet and discuss some of the items today, and weapons is one of them. And King Carnifex asked in chat, when can we expect to see the full release of the new island? 1 to 2 weeks. It's going to be much longer than that. We've got Christmas coming up, so we're going to be having a couple limited days because we will take Christmas off to visit our families and our loved ones. And
what families are overrated, Logan? What are you talking about? All right. Well, I do plan on taking my computer home with me and seeing if I can do something fun. My Thanksgiving gift was the mature checkbox, which I still haven't shown off yet. I'm debating.
Which you won't show off because we don't have certain things flagged in Twitch.
All right. So I will not show it to everyone. But if you want to see it, you can join our beta branch and play away. All right. Let's see. Savage Singebeard. Savage Monger. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's make a new character. Savage Singemonger Beard Face Pants. Oh, too long. Face Pan. Savage Singemonger Beard Face Pan. Let's do it random a couple of times. What color should we stick with? Something.
Did we?
Ooh,
so this
that's
is a question
mellow.
that actually I don't know off the top of my head. Did we put in fall damage yet, or no?
We have not put in falling damage, and it is silly.
I know it was looked at one point.
I would like to put in fall damage. This is
It's on the list.
simply on the list. I'd rather get in, fix our dual wielding than
Yes.
That's
I mean, the big thing is a lot of the bugs that you guys have are also, once we post this build to beta, are going to, it's going to be staggered a little bit, because we need to look at what's in the build now versus what you guys have reported on the old island. Some of that stuff is
Right.
automatically fixed when we made the move to Unity. Some of it is old world problems pertaining to like specific areas within the game. So it's
Right.
going to take a lot of looking and a lot of help from you guys. If you know that if you go to the beta and you realize it's no longer a bug, just revisit the issue so we don't spend a whole bunch of time looking at issues that are dead.
correct.
Would help a ton. 'Cause there is tons of you guys and there's a handful of us.
Yes, we are an indie developer, so again, anything you can do to help us out is great. We're not a large studio with a massive QA team. So all of you are effectively our QA team. So every bug you give us is excellent. When we have a new bug reporter that gives us even more information. So even a crash is good. If you just play it until it crashes, that's good news for us. All right, let's go exploring. I'm running up into the dark forest now. What was it? I can't remember my name. Savage McBurney Pants Bottom Cans.
So yes, cool Joe Tiger, you just asked in the stream, will
Mhm.
beta be up after the stream or in a few hours? It's not immediately after the stream. We're trying to get one more different build with more fixes before we push it.
Yes,
when the
we'd rather
countdown
it.
ends, we should have it ready about then.
Yeah, we'd rather it not crash when you close the game. But
That's one of the many bugs we're trying to fix with the new build.
right. So, but once we get those few bugs fixed, I mean, we recognize there will still be bugs. So again, please join the beta. I know there's bugs, but you get to see things like this. What is this place? A frozen lake at the top of a mountain with a dragon statue called the Shrine of Rickunth? What am I doing here? It's a little creepy. Let's walk down here and see where I go. Stairs. Who doesn't love stairs? Oh, and a cliff. This would, once we get in falling damage, it'd be a good place to show it off. Oof! I am in the Toloka Woods. I love this naming. I was playing the other night, and I hadn't come across this lake yet. And I was really hurt. We had the savagery set up a little too high. I was about to die, and I found a fire off in the middle of the woods. And I walked over and found a creepy situation. So creepy that I had to turn the game off and then tell the designer the next day. It was really, really scary. So there's that. I don't want to spoil it for you, actually. I'm walking away from that creepy lake. We can't give away everything,
You're
Logan.
5,700 by 1080 now with that POV. Red Monkeys, apparently you have...
Oh, with a massive POV, let's turn the FOV. Is this what?
Yeah,
Whoa! Yeah, I can see everything.
everything in super wide.
Whoa! There's so much more island. There's like 50% more island that I can see. Oh yeah. All right, where else should I run around to?
Yeah,
Oh, watch it.
Is it possible for you to start a new character so
I
that
can
we can
absolutely.
once again see daytime?
Yes, let's do that right now. End task. There we go. Again, we have this crash. So
Yeah.
Let's start it.
So some people are asking about stamina. See
Hmm.
Kevin
I
talking
can-
about it, and
I can speak to that.
Sure. Why
We
don't
have
you
a-
give me a couple thoughts on it?
Yeah, we do. We have we asked the designers for a specification. For those of you who aren't in the game designer know, so basically they've written up how they want cold and health to interact, and how they want your stomach and your stamina to interact, and those will be two. Each of those two qualities will interact with each other. This is something that will be going in, won't be going in right away, but your cold will affect your health. If anybody's played Fallout 4, it's that kind of system where as your cold meter increases on the right half of your health bar, your health can only increase so much into that. And then similarly, as your stamina bar, or possibly your stomach bar, I haven't yet seen the spec, it's still in progress, but as you get hungrier, you can only fill your stamina bar up so much. Stamina is decreased by activities such as combat, running, things such as that, probably jumping to some extent. So we will have an interesting interplay there between your stomach and your running, and will actually be something that is a little more impactful than just, oh, I better eat some apples every once in a while. It's more like, well, do I really attack this deer? Do I take my chances against this skeleton? Do I fight Cruel, the skeleton, who you haven't seen yet? Who I just dropped a little bomb there? Things like that. So I'm looking forward to implementing it. But yes, it's definitely in the cards, and we're going to work on that. Let's see. Let's go look at names. Do we have any names here?
You've already got new names that are going to start to pop here. In
Let's see, Deer Whisperer 420. That's pretty good. I'm just going to cut to the chase. Deer Weed, because 420, we all know. We don't have to hide. What do we got here? Next green character I get, I'm picking, and there he is. Oh man, I'm Deerweed. Oh man, it's gonna be an RP game. Hey Logan.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm totally playing this game. Oh, what do I do?
I don't get to see what it is until the stream's caught up, so.
Oh, I'm Deerweed.
You're Deerweed.
I'm Deerweed.
It's legal in Washington, I'm sure.
Oh, it's 420.
It's actually
all the
43.
time. It's 420 on Savage Island, bro.
So now you guys asked to be able to see the island once again in the daytime. So for those who were looking away, you can now see Zach wandering around.
That's right. Yeah, right now the day starts like close to evening. You see the sun is low to the ground, which is why night came upon us so fast. It's definitely something we can change. The designers have a little slider. They can set the start of day when you start the game. So quick feedback. I'm going to tell you guys right now. We should probably set the slider to not right before it gets dark.
I will mark that down for you, Zach.
Thank you, Logan. All right, let's run to a new spot. Let's see here. I see the tower. I see. As you can notice, this island is a lot more diverse than the last one. It's actually really fun to run around this place. I play it. I take my laptop home every night and I try to get some good play in there. I'm still finding new stuff and little surprises. I don't want to spoil all surprises. Look, there's a hut. There's something funny over there, but I don't want to spoil it. So join the beta. You see that? That was
good.
That was a little carrot there.
The
yeah.
beta later today because the build's not available yet. That's what I was trying
right.
to say.
Oh, details, Logan.
Deerweed's a little too high right now.
Oh, right. I have to get back into character. Hold on.
You're doing a good job.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sun Reaper, we will be giving some more keys away at the end of the stream.
Whoa. Oh, man, Logan, there's like a lean-to up ahead. Let's go check it out, yo. Do you ever think of the word lean-to? It's like two words put together.
Zach's references for this come from every Cheech and Chong movie that he grew up on.
That's right. That's right. A little bit of Zach history. My parents let me rent Cheech and Chong movies at the tender young age of like 8. So for those of you who know Cheech and Chong, you'll probably be a little shocked. For those of you who don't,
for those that
I cannot endorse you looking this up on Google. Because we're a family-friendly podcast where I cuss sometimes. Hmm. Look at
So
this.
Hog, what a great name. Hogfart asked, is Kerr still aggro the same way? Right now, for the build that's going to go into beta, Kerr is in there. There is not the same aggro system set up, as far as I know of. It's going to be redesigned.
Correct. Yes. We are still. This is. Please join the beta, but the beta right now consists mostly of the starting island being populated, and we are frantically populating the rest of the island. But we want to make sure that starting island is a fun experience. We don't want to give you a shallow experience throughout the entire place. So we're trying to make that deep and then continue on to the rest of the island. And what's this up ahead? Some kind of bridge. Oh wait, I'm Savage Weed. Oh man, there's like a bridge up there, Logan.
Liptic J says Zach is like everyone's dad. It's mostly true.
Yeah, I'm full of dad jokes, so I apologize for that. Either I'm super embarrassing or I'm super awesome, depending on who you ask. If you ask me, I'm super awesome. Everyone else, I'm super embarrassing.
Well, your girls think you're super awesome because you are
Oh,
a
yeah.
dad. So
Well, because they're not 13 yet. Yeah. What is this? Where am I? Oh man, there's like a place here. It's got like. Oh, what's? Oh god! Oh guys, can't we just chill? Come on, we can talk this out. Hug it out, skeletons. Hug it out. No, it's not working. All right, Logan, you gotta help me out here.
Skeletons aren't great huggers.
There's no hug mechanic in this game.
Oh, what?
Oh, design fail.
Hug
Oh.
mechanics. What?
Well, we have the hug-a-bug, right? What didn't that get implemented?
Lord.
Oh, alright. Take that, skeletons. Yeah. Alright, let's loot them all. Oh, I love this loot all button. Oh god, and a pig! A wolf! A wolf pig! Maybe a wig, even. Oh, but it doesn't have anything on its corpse. Screw that. Alright, let's keep going. Where am I? Tower of the Wormsguard.
It's lost.
I haven't even been here before. This is awesome. Look at this
Wow.
place. Man. Oh, there's a wolf over there. I got a creep now.
Huh.
Look at that. Oh, it's scary. Ooh. Ooh. Hear some growling. Logan, I'm a little scared.
Don't be scared. You only have to
hurt me.
make it
Oh,
about
God.
10 more minutes.
10 more minutes? I don't know if I can last 10 more minutes. I'm getting killed by wolves.
Well, that's why it's
skeletons.
Savage Lands, not Standing
No,
Lands, as addressed
Standing
earlier.
lands? Oh, I wish it were Sugar Lands.
Sugar Lands?
Yeah, I could just hang out, eat candy, and be sweet. What the? I keep hearing monsters. This
What
is
about
scary.
Ragdoll Physics? I don't think we have any plans to implement Ragdoll Physics.
No, I don't have any plans to do that. You know, I appreciate the hilarity of when somebody dies, they turn into a giant, like, physics mess. We see that often in games like, you know, Battlefront, where somebody falls and it's pretty hilarious.
They
But yeah, we-
jiggle down the hillside.
They just go, oh goodness, that is not immersive. So yeah, no, we don't have any plans to do that. If people ask for it on the Trello, you know, we'll consider it if it gets a lot of votes. But yeah, at the moment, I'd rather put in things to enhance the gameplay than funny jiggle physics. Not to disparage the hilarity of Ragdoll Physics. I'd rather give you guys more bang for your buck. So, look at that. Oh, look at that. Except I'm dying. I should probably fix that.
Just probably eat a little food and you should be better.
Eat, eat, eat. Let's shove this apple into my face.
So you're noticing that the Trello board has been linked. A lot of the things that are going to be updated today have been met there, and we're going to be scrubbing through the bug list. Once again, as you guys have access to the beta, if you could help with that process this weekend, it's going to help us out a ton coming into next week for development.
Whoa,
I'm going to be playing the
Logan.
game this weekend and also going through Trello, along with, I think some of the mods will be around. I can't speak for them, but I'm sure they will be. They've been helping us out already. Get things ready for you guys with a lot of good information and some crashes.
What is this? There's something over this. What is over here? Whoop. Whoop. Ooh, it's pretty cool. Does everybody see that? Wow, what's going on here? Oh, what's this? An enormous buildable. I better not spoil that.
You look like a kid I just saw what the stream was doing. You were hopping over the wall. You looked like a little kid, like in the sand, trying to look at the game.
Hey guys, don't go without. Come on, guys, don't leave me here. It's scary. There's skeletons and wolves. I'm gonna get eaten. Guys. I'm not gonna show you what's over there because that's actually really cool. I don't want to spoil it. It's hard. I want to show everybody everything, but I don't want to spoil stuff. So join the beta in about an hour or two.
Probably a little closer to when the timer expires. So
When's the timer expire?
5 o'clock today, I believe.
5 o'clock? It's not there
Yeah,
yet.
so in about another 3 hours.
All right. Well, until then, we'll just enjoy the sunset.
And since just enjoy the sunset with a moment with Zach.
Oh, it's so relaxing. Probably more relaxing if I wasn't an old dad with a beard, wouldn't it be?
So people are asking about size comparison with the islands, with the old island compared to the new set of islands. It's hard to tell you the exact size difference as much as we can look at the exact units, but there's going to be a lot more content. Before, there was, spots here and there, and you can kind of see that with a really awesome video I'm going to throw in the Twitch chat right now. Was given to us last night that was posted 2 days ago of one of the members of the Savage community completely taking out the old island and removing every tree.
Yeah, that was pretty fantastic. We did share that around the office. We were pretty impressed. I cut down like 3 trees, and I'm like, all right, next, I'm bored. What am I going to do next? So, good job with your persistence. Yeah, I do believe that as far as, raw mileage goes, I think our new area might be, is it smaller, Logan? I'm not sure.
I think it actually is bigger because of the way it's spread apart.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we have 3 islands that are connected. We have a giant island in the middle, we have a starter island, and we have another island. I don't know if it's been talked about, so I'm not going to talk about that last
We're
time.
not talking about it.
But we do have, as you can see, this island I've been running around. I haven't even hit the other side of the coast. And this is just the starter island. There's so much to keep you busy that it feels, having played the other island, this honestly just feels bigger because there's so much more to do. Like that. What's that down there? I'm going to go down there. It's creepy and I'm scared. Last time I went down there, it was the middle of the night in real time and I got scared. I had to run and then skeletons came up out of the ocean and I freaked out and I came back into work. I told Matt. I said, Matt, I'm scared. This is probably a good thing. So there you go.
I'm scared.
That's the way I come back to work and offer critiques. I don't actually write down my critiques. I just go up to Matt and talk to him like I'm a 5-year-old and say, "Oh my God, this happened, and then this happened, and this happened. Let's kill this deer." I'm
So
feeling
King
a little feisty.
Carnifex, to answer your question.
Yeah, twitchy deer.
There being 3 main islands. I'll explain it this way. Currently, what's shipping in this beta today is going to be a starter island that you start on.
Yeah, this island that I am
one
on
island
right
that
now.
Zach is exploring right now.
Oh,
And then there
but
will
what's
be
that?
an island attached to it that you may or may
Oh.
not be able to get to,
More islands.
which is drastically bigger than this.
Yeah, I'm
island.
not gonna say anything, frost ferns, but I do know that a developer has managed to get over to the island. But that is a super user feature. So if any of you are expert Savage players, feel free to give that a shot for us. I'm done, Logan.
You done? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna let the I'm gonna let the mods then go ahead and start a raffle up for us for 3 keys today.
Ooh. And it's getting dark. Should I restart the game? Put it in
We'll
light?
restart it one more time.
Alright. The main menu. Crash. We're fixing it. I'm sorry, everyone. This is the thing. You guys get to see how game development actually works, which means things don't work 100%. It's pretty fantastic. That's the kind of the neat thing about early access. When I was a kid, we didn't have early access. So we just got, we went to Toys R Us and we pulled a piece of paper off of the wall. We brought that to a caged room. I'm not kidding. And we said, can we get a game in exchange for this piece of paper? And they would give us our game. And we would take it and we would plug it into our Atari 2600 and or maybe our Sega Master System. And that's all we got. So now we got this early access. You guys get to see how games are made. And it's got its ups and downs, right? Things crash, things don't work, but that's how it's always been. It's pretty neat, I think, that you guys get to come see this whole process. Great New Island here. I was hoping to maybe every week give a little story time, game design, game development tale. I don't know about this week.
Just
I'll
like
have to think
Mr.
about it.
Rogers.
I guess it would
we
be
need
like
to get
Mr.
you like
Rogers.
a little sweater.
Can I
closet
get
and
another pair of
and
shoes?
loafers.
Can we spring for
Yeah.
that? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh God, wolves, deer! Oh, boars are killing me! Yeah, no, I don't know if.
I love
Alright, here
how
we
the
go.
question of 2600 with question marks. Sunreaper.
Somebody doesn't know. Okay, Google Atari 2600 and recognize that I spent my entire youth playing a game, playing a multitude of games that you only had up, down, left, right, and one button to push. Again,
What
this
were
is-
your top 3 2600 games, and then I'll give mine.
I have to say, I loved E.T. as much as I ever railed against it.
You are
I
insane.
absolutely love that game. I still own a copy of it.
It's been
I
buried in
love-
the desert, and they confirmed it. It was so bad.
I love that game. I'm not gonna let anybody fight me on that. Let's see. I loved Raiders of the Lost Ark. Probably one of the first. I would say it was one of the first role-playing games in the sense that it was an Atari 2600 game that had inventory. You actually had to use one joystick to move around and one joystick to control your inventory. Mind-blowing, right? What was my next favorite 2600 game?
You only get one more. I said 3.
Possibly Warlords.
Warlords.
In fact, it still stands up to me as one of the best multiplayer games of all time. Do you ever play this? It used to paddle. Look it up on Google's, everybody. Used to paddle, and it was fantastic. There were strange bugs you could exploit and surprise your friends, and it still stands up as an
I
amazing
remember that one.
4-player experience.
The one that I used to play all the time. So
Yeah.
my top 3 is going to be
Yeah, let's hear it.
War. Just War.
Oh, the combat one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You mean combat?
Well, there was Combat, and then there was a rip-off version of it called War.
Oh, so you like the cheap knockoff version?
Yeah. I mean, I
Oh,
like
right.
Combat.
I expect that
Combat
of
was
you.
cool, but, you know, War.
All right.
The
So what's
next
the next
one would have been Pitfall.
Pitfall was great. Oh my
Played
god.
A ton of Pitfall.
This is an era when you could actually take a photograph of your screen with a high score, mail it in to the developers, and they would feature you in their magazine. Yeah. Think of that. Think about that. You can't do that with, Battlefront nowadays. You're not like,
No.
oh, look at this, photograph. I took I used my camera. I developed it at, Bartels, and then sent it via snail mail all the way to the developer, and somebody went through a crate of these and picked one. It doesn't happen anymore.
My last favorite game was probably the hardest one that I played, and it was probably because of how old I was. Because I've
was
gone
that?
back to try to play it, and still think it's friggin' impossible. But that's the Smurfs.
Wait, is that a favorite?
Yes. It's
Or is that like you were on the Atari 2600?
Yes.
I didn't even know they made a Smurfs game.
Oh, it's so good. There's
That's like me
crows
talking
that
about
try to
E.T..
kill you. You're it's like a
That's-
side scroller that is.
Yeah, but it's the Smurfs. I don't. You've lost me
I was
right
like
there.
4.
Oh, that's true. I did love a lot of terrible things. My brother is only 3 years younger than me. Was obsessed with the Care Bears at that time. So
I don't remember.
yeah, we all have
Care
mistakes
Bears,
we've made.
But I do remember the Smurfs.
Yeah, I did. As a big of a He-Man fan I was, I used that as an excuse to watch She-Ra. So we all make mistakes.
I'll make mistakes.
It's just what happens.
I mean, the Smurfs came out on my birth year for Atari 2600, so I played my brother's copy when I was 4, which was when I was finally allowed to play the Atari.
Because before that, the devil would take you if you played a video game, right? It was that era.
Well, no, not the devil, my brother.
Your brother would beat you to a pulp.
My brother
if
was
you
10
touched
years
his
older,
video
so
system.
he was very protective over his ColecoVision and Atari 2600.
It's amazing. I'm sure everyone in the Twitch audience loves to hear about us reminiscing.
Yeah. We passed out the keys. We've shown off the new content and some of the new
That's
features.
Let's respawn. I got one more character. We got time for one. Oh, wait. Time for one more character.
No.
Do we? No, we don't?
Zach has drank his beers.
I've drank. Yeah, brown sugar was a little too intense.
We need to get back to it so we can get this beta build out here in the next couple hours.
That's right. We are working. I did see
We
a
are
couple of
working.
reviews that said, "Oh, we spend all our time playing games." Speak to that really quick. No, we don't. I spend an hour, and there's other engineers still working, and I just sit here and chat. I'm going right back to fix a bunch of bugs. And if we didn't play the game that we were making, I don't know what you'd want us to do. In fact, you want developers to be playing their games. There's a lot of I've been in a lot of games, and there actually has been times when we've had to sit down and be like, all right, we got to sit down and play our game. And well, somebody will play it and be like, oh, I've never actually played our game before. So you should all be happy to know that we do all play the game. You know, on the weekend I try to get on and jump on people's servers and see what's up. I'll play on my own almost every night. So because that's how we find out things like these campfires need to heat us up a little longer so I don't stand around a campfire for 2 hours. Yeah. So again, yeah. So,
Cool.
you know,
On behalf of the staff here at Signal and everybody else working on the project, thank you very much. Thanks
That's
for the
right.
moments for helping us out.
thank you. I'll give my PBS spiel. It's I love the fact that we can put out an early access game and that you can help us be part of the design development process. We need you. You're absolutely essential at every step of the way. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Please keep all the discussions going. We're always reading it. I'm always reading it probably about 5 times a day. I go and check. I try to reply when I can. And it's absolutely invaluable. It's wonderful. Thank you, everyone. And if you can, convince your friends to get the game, to get on the stream and just watch us. I don't want you to force them to, don't make them get the game, but do what you can to get them excited.
See, Zach says he doesn't want you to force him. I'd like Clockwork Orange style, like force
Meh.
eyes opened.
Yeah. I just like you to, just say, hey, I need more people on this island. I want to build this city hall, and I need a bunch of friends to help me out. So go get a copy and help me out here.
And we're getting a bunch of happy holidays in the stream. So yeah, like you guys
Yes.
were saying, thank you. Happy holidays to you as well. We will see you guys come the next year.
That's right.
This is it. This
It's
is the
time to sign
final
off.
stream of 2015. So Zach, I'm sure, is putting on some armor, doing things. Appreciate it. And have a good season, guys. And we'll see you in 2016. Or in the forums later today. And enjoy the beta build.